Hi, I'm Vincent Ingaunis. I'm here with Hersey Dispatch, and I'm with the new boys cross country coach, Mr. Glosson. How you doing?
Good. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. I'm good. First of all, you excited for the new season?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great opportunity. That cross country program has great tradition. It's been one of the best in the area the last decade plus. Great kids to work with. So super excited for the opportunity to work with the kids here at Hersey.
Yeah, for sure. There's some great athletes here. And do you have any specific goals for this season?
You know, I want to carry on the tradition that Hersey cross country has had. Get back to the state meet. I believe they've been there 8 years in a row. So I want to
Wow.
keep that string alive.
Yeah.
Also, just want to build our numbers, make sure we have solid 40, 45 kids somewhere in there. So build our numbers and then just make sure the kids are enjoying the experience.
Sure.
I used to run at Elmhurst, and the head coach at North Central, Al Kears, had his motto of run for fun and personal best. And that's what we're going to try to do, have fun while we're achieving great things.
Yeah, for sure. Is there's a difference between varsity and JV, or is it all one team?
No, yeah, there's different levels. So top seven is considered varsity, so that can be anybody, freshman through senior. But your seven fastest runners would run varsity, and then there's a fresh soft level JV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's various levels. So it's a good time. No cut sport, so anybody can join, which is cool. And
Join up.
the great thing about running is different sizes, different shapes.
Yeah.
Kids with different backgrounds can be successful, which is cool. You see a kid that, as a freshman, is running 19 minutes or something like that for 3 miles, and by the time they're a senior, they've run faster than 15 minutes for 3 miles. So
Yeah.
it's awesome to see that growth.
Yeah. Do you have any past coaching experience?
So I coached high school basketball for 14 seasons. So that was where my main coaching came from. In terms of running, my running background, I run every day. I ran cross country and track in high school and college, and I help out with my son's youth program that he runs for. So running's been a big part of my life. But yeah, in terms of coaching, switching gears here, 14 years as a high school basketball coach, and now leading the cross country program. So it's going to be cool.
Yeah. And is there any other teams that you're looking at competing against, specifically?
Well, Prospect in the East specifically, they're always a really good program. And then in the MSL, Palatine has a strong tradition. Barrington's always good. Frem is on the up and up. So this area is just a really good area for cross country. In terms of the sectional, it's one of the toughest sectionals in the state. So, teams like New Trier will be there. They're always challenging. Teams from out west, like Jacobs High School, has a strong running program. They're always in the mix. So, this is a good area for distance running. The state of Illinois is one of the top 5 in the country in terms of distance running. So some of the best athletes in high school in terms of running are here in Illinois. So it's a good experience for our kids.
Yeah. And is there any kids that you're looking specifically that you're excited to train?
Yeah, we'll have a senior, Jonathan Choi, that will be a leader for us. And then the incoming junior group is our deepest group. So Brandon Rugg, Nathan Murata, Aiden Korb, Elliott. I don't want to leave guys out, but that group there specifically is a good group. Freshmen have been great to work with during the track season. This year we have about 8 or 9 returning freshmen, and I'm excited to see their growth. And then our incoming freshmen, we have a few that are going to be pretty good, I hear. So that's exciting for the future.
Yeah. It's cool to hear. And I wish you great luck with the upcoming season. And thank you for coming on here.
All right, thank you.
Hey, I'm Vincent Ingaunis with Hersey Dispatch, and I'm here with Mr. Wadlowski, the new boys basketball coach. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So just to start it off, are you excited for the new season?
Yeah, very much so. Very much excited about coming over to Hersey and getting started with a fresh season and a fresh start for 2024. I'm looking forward to getting started with summer camp. Summer camp starts June 10th.
Do you have any specific goals for this season?
What I like to do is being the new coach coming in, I want to get together and get ourselves off to a good start. And then I want to have the players set the goals. I think that's been been more effective in the past. Not what I want to do, but what do they want to do? And I think that's a group thing. It has to be an us thing. What do we want to do as a group? I think that's the best path to success instead of either them or me working together. What do you guys want to do this season? What are your expectations and what's your plan of attack?
Like that. So you want to tell everyone about your past coaching experience? I know you're well versed in the area.
I am retiring from teaching and coaching it from high school on Friday. Will be my last day. We have exams this week. I've been coaching at Frem for 33 years. I've been the head coach for 22 years at Frem High School, and Frem and District 211 have been very, very good to me. I enjoyed my time here, but that time here will end at 3 o'clock on Friday, and I'm looking forward to getting a new start and start fresh at Hersey on June 10th.
Nice, nice. Is there any teams you're looking forward to playing specifically this year?
So that was something that when I met the players that we talked about, and the way we approach it, every game's a big game. We want to approach every game's a big game. I know some people they want to play like the rival stuff, but we want to approach it with some consistency. That every game we want to play the same way. We want to run our offense the same way. We don't want to play up for one game and then down. We respect all of our opponents, and we want to fear none of our opponents. We want to keep a steady attitude towards what we're doing and on day in and day out in a competitive format.
Yeah, I like that mindset. And you said you already know the team already. Have you gotten practice with them?
No, we start June 10th. I came in and got to meet the players, but being in the same conference, on the other side of the conference, I'm very familiar with some of the players, and we have huddle, so I've been able to watch quite a bit of film on their games this season.
Yeah. Is there any guys in specific you're looking forward to training, or just the whole team?
Well, coming in and going forward, you've got a lot of returning players, a lot of good, seniors, and obviously, you've got a team aspect to this, but Jackson Hups has been on the varsity for a very, very long time. You've got a lot of guys returning that have experience, and we want to get them together and work together as a team and then play as a team as soon as possible.
Yeah. And that's really all I got. And thank you for coming on, just chatting up.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, I'm Vincent Ingaunis with Hersey Dispatch. I'm here with the new varsity dance coach for this upcoming season, Miss Newland. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. How are you, by the way?
Great. I'm very ready for summer, but feeling happy to wrap up this year and get started with dance.
Are you excited for this season, and any specific goals for the season?
Yeah, I couldn't be more excited for this season. The talent on this team is amazing. It's unmatched. And we have three main goals that we're really working towards this season. Our first goal is a strong, positive team culture. And our second goal is for everyone on the team to grow individually as dancers and as people. And then we hope that will coincide with our overall goal of making it to state. We feel like the first two goals are more in our control, whereas the third one, we're hoping that by really pushing for those first two goals, will be a little bit more attainable, but while also focusing on the things that are in our control, because state's not necessarily something we have the power of.
Yeah. What's your past coaching or dance experience?
Yeah, so I went to Rolling Meadows High School, and I danced competitively at the high school level and at a studio level. And then upon graduating high school, I attended Illinois State University. I was on their D1 competitive dance team my freshman year. After that, I joined a more recreational program where I held a lot of leadership positions. While at the time, I also taught at studios and coached at local junior highs and high schools. And then I've choreographed for dancers across the state, and this past year was the assistant coach at Rolling Meadows High School.
Nice. What would a typical practice look like from your perspective?
Yeah. I mean, right now, are you asking the winter season, the fall season, or the summer
In the
season?
winter.
So during our sports season, we run a tight ship. The goal is this year that varsity will compete 2 routines, which is the first time, from my knowledge, that they will be doing that. So the varsity team will start with a conditioning warm-up. They'll stretch, and then we kind of get right into drilling our routines. So the first 30-45 minutes will be spent on one routine, and the next set of 45 minutes will be spent on the second routine. It also just depends on which routine scoring, which way, what skills are needed to really be worked on. But yeah, it'll be a mix of conditioning and dancing, just making sure that we're strong and ready for the floor.
Okay. And what strategies do you have planned / how would you face adversity when it comes to the team?
Yeah, I have a huge focus on growth mindset. As dancers, we get in our heads, and any athlete has goals and dreams that they're striving for. But every dancer on the team come competition season will have a journal where they'll reflect on practice, they'll reflect on personal goals, our team goal, so they can see that regardless of what happens at the end of the season, that they're making individual progress and that our team made progress. I think it's really, really important to see that, okay, today was a bad turning day, or last competition we didn't do as well as we hoped. Let's look at these goals that we set and how we're still meeting those, and that's still something to feel really good about.
Yeah, and that's all I have. Thank you for coming on here, and good luck with the upcoming season.
Thank you for having me.